Welcome to our 5-part training on the CNC Plasma Table, Bailey Industrial 24 by 24 inch table using a Hypertherm PowerMax 65 plasma cutter. As you can see, a great deal of slag and buildup is produced between plasma cuts, and it is necessary to clean it off. This is to ensure that the plate that you intend to cut will sit level and flat on the surface of the plasma table. It might be necessary to use a grinder to remove some of the more stubborn pieces of slag and to ensure a good level and flat surface. An uneven surface will affect the quality of the plasma cut. Next, you'll need to check the water level. As you can see here, we're about 3 inches from the top of the rail to the surface of the water. We want to be more like 1.5 inches. In this case, you'll need to add some water using the water hose. You'll want to be careful. If you give too much pressure, you can see here that the water will spray all over the components. You want to keep the pressure low enough to fill the water up quickly, but not too much to cause a mess. Much better. Now you can see we're about 1.5 inches from the surface of the water to the top of the rail. This is right where we want to be to ensure that the metal doesn't get too hot when it is being plasma cut. It also improves the lifespan of the plasma table. Next, we want to check the gap between the plasma gun and the metal we intend to cut. We want to be about 1/8 inch. As you can see here, I just used a piece of 1/8 inch steel to help me set this gap properly. Just adjust it until it is tight, and you can still remove the shim and you are ready to cut. The last thing you will need to do before cutting is to connect the ground cable to the plate you intend to cut. You can do this with a pair of vice grips. Just be sure to keep most of the tool off of the piece. This is to ensure that you do not crash the plasma gun into the vice grip. A secure connection is necessary for a consistent cut. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this first of 5 videos. More is to come in the Fab Guild.